everyone, it's only Becky. This video is to give you the locations of every Demiguise Moon statue you need to complete the quest for Gladwin Moon. What am I talking about? Well, I'll show you now. So, Mr. Moon is the caretaker. We met him on the way to our first Hogsmeade visit, and we learned that he's afraid of demiguises. A demiguise is a fundamentally peaceful creature. They can foresee the most likely immediate future, and they can turn invisible, so they're very difficult to catch. Someone used a boggart or shapeshifter to discover Mr. Moon's greatest fear, which for some reason is a demiguise. I guess he's afraid of them because he's unnerved by the fact that they can see the future. Anyways, he shows us a demiguise statue in the castle and tells us to watch what happens when day turns to night. We obviously stand there for hours waiting for nighttime, then the statue changes. He asks us to remove the moon from the statue. Apparently this can only be done at night. Once we do it, the statue disappears. Mr. Moon tells us that someone has been placing these statues all over Hogwarts, Hogsmeade, and the surrounding hamlets to torture him. He asks us to get rid of the statues for him so that he can go about his caretaking duties. The first part of this quest is a tutorial, so the statues are easy to find because the map takes us to them. Don't worry, we're in story mode, so we can find them easily without getting caught. One is in the prefect's bathroom, and one is in the hospital wing. This quest is important because we can learn Alohomora, or the unlocking charm. To unlock a door, you need to turn the inner and outer dials until the corresponding gears move. We use disillusionment and we follow the map. There are prefects and teachers about, but like I said, they won't catch us. Here's the best thing about unlocking the doors in story mode. Auto-solve. You don't have to do the puzzle at all. Just type F. Solved. The door's unlocked. Coolness. The moon is in the back of the bathroom. Grab it and continue to the hospital wing. The moon is in the back of the room here too. No problem. Now we can go on back down to Mr. Moon. We give him the moons and he asks us to collect more. Our reward for collecting more moons will be learning more powerful Alohomora spells. There are different levels of locks, so we need to learn different levels of Alohomora. I recommend doing this as soon as you get the quest, because on a lot of your other quests you're going to have to unlock doors. So let's go ahead and find some more moons. There's one in the divination classroom. It's on her big wooden desk at the back of the room. In the southwest corner of the Great Hall, there's a door with a level 1 lock. Inside, you'll find the demiguise statue on a table. For the next one, you'll need to fast travel to the Faculty Tower Floo-Flame location, and then head south down the One-Eyed Witch's passage. Go past where Mr. Moon is waiting for you to return the demiguise moons, and down the spiral staircase at the end. Keep going down, and then take a right at this map here. Go down these stairs, and then take a left until you find a locked door with an out of order sign. Use Alohomora and then walk into the third stall in the middle. The demiguise statue is on a crate next to some chopped wood. Next, you're going to want to fast travel to the Transfiguration classroom and then turn around and go through the door that's on the left. This will take you into the North Hall. Walk forward a little bit and then go downstairs to your right and follow the stairs all the way down to the dungeons. Keep going until you reach the sleeping dragon statue. Take a right, and then the first door on your left. That's the entrance to the Muggle Studies classroom, and it has a level 1 lock. Open it, and the demiguise statue is to your right. Okay, for this one, you're going to fast travel to the Hogwarts North exit Floo-Flame. You're going to turn around and take an immediate left once you're right inside the castle walls. Don't go through the big double door or up the stairs, though. You want to find a doorway that's inside the stairs, and it has a level 1 lock. The demiguise moon can be found immediately to the right. There's one in Professor Fig's classroom. We've seen this one a million times while we've been in his office. It's on a table at the back next to the fireplace. Remember when we went to the restricted section with Sebastian? I bet you didn't spot the demiguise statue down there, did you? Well, there's one down there. So just keep going the same way you went with Sebastian, and you'll be able to find it. It's on a dresser right before a doorway into a corridor. Those are all the statues behind level 1 doors in Hogwarts. When we go to our inventory in the quest items section, we see that we only have 8 moons. We need 9. There are some more around Hogsmeade and in the hamlets scattered around the map, so let's go to the shop next to Gladrags. It's called Dervish and Bangs. There's a moon in here. Since we now have the 9 we need, let's go back to Mr. Moon. He's so happy we found some, and he teaches us a more powerful Alohomora. He asks us to find more moons, and in return he'll teach us the most powerful Alohomora charm. Now, I'm not going to show you the location of every single moon in the game because there are great guides online to tell you exactly where to go. But we've just learned level 2 Alohomora, and 13 more moons will get us to level 3. You'll need to find all of the moons in Hogsmeade and a couple in the hamlets. Once we're all done collecting moons, we go on about our business in the game. After a while, we'll get an owl from a man getting all mad at us for removing the demiguise statues. Let's go see him. His name is Piers Pemberton, and he went to school with Mr. Moon. He's been leaving the demiguise statues all over the place to get back at Mr. Moon. It seems that Mr. Moon was a bully in school and was very mean to Mr. Pemberton. We scold him for being mean to Mr. Moon, and then we go back to tell Mr. Moon who has been setting the statues around. Turns out Mr. Moon called Mr. Pemberton Pigtails Piers. That is not very clever. He thinks the setting of the demiguise statues is a good joke, and he's not at all sorry for being mean to Mr. Pemberton. This is because he didn't realize that he was being mean to Mr. Pemberton. He thought it was all in fun. Bullies usually do. So that's that. Quest over. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!